What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? We obviously got a teaser, I think it was on Thursday, of the new thing that's coming in to PoE, and that is confirmed to be Vaal. So that's going to be the league mechanic is going to be Vaal and stuff like that coming in, Vaal pack. Well, not Vaal pack, but that's like a skill, but yeah, Vaal and all that, which is going to be bringing in Vaal gems. I mean, double corruptions. It's probably all that's guaranteed, to be honest, because it just makes sense. That's the whole thing in PoE 1, right, with Vaal. 1 second, guys. I got a phone call. All right, I'm back. So yeah, so I kind of want to quickly go over the Vaal stuff here with you guys. So let me go ahead and throw this up. So Vaal skills are going to be coming in with 0.4. You guys might be wondering what Vaal skills are. Well, if I go ahead and drop the thing real quick, I can show you what Vaal skills are. So Vaal skills are basically like ultimates almost of each skill. So like there's tons of different ones, right, for basically almost every skill gem, or at least majority of them in PoE 1. So, for example, you can get any of them, like Ice Shot, right? There's Lightning Arrow, Rain of Arrows, etc. And the way you accumulate this, basically, it's an ultimate that you have to charge. You can either get the charges from killing enemies, damaging rare or unique enemies, and then you'll fill it up over time. And then once you have enough, basically, charges, you can use the skill. And they're basically big, powerful versions of existing skills, or they'll do an interesting unique mechanic or something different, etc. right? And for Ice Shot, basically, is you summon Mirage sharpshooters that are basically around, right? It'll summon and then they'll shoot Ice Shot and stuff like that, which is really good for single target DPS and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I would assume that this is coming in with 0.4. It just makes sense if it's Vaal, right? You're going to give Vaal skills. It makes sense. I mean, this is one of the mechanics that I think are really cool about Vaal, and it'd be very weird not to bring this in. Also, double corruption is going to be a thing. So in PoE 1, you got to go to the temple of SiahZ, and then you can double corrupt. Basically, it's a temple there that you can then put an item in and corrupt it, and it basically is using like 2 Vaal orbs, so you have a chance of getting, you know, basically 2 things on it. So that, I would assume, is also coming with Vaal. And then obviously we know there's going to be a new pinnacle boss coming. It just makes sense, right? Especially with the teaser and stuff like that. And yeah, so it's very interesting. We'll see obviously what happens, but pretty hyped for Vaal, I'm not gonna lie. It should be pretty cool. I mean, with the mechanic and stuff, right? And I'm assuming they're gonna do the same thing they did with Abyss and actually add cool, interesting mechanics on top of it, right? Change the way it works, you know, add new stuff to it. Now, one thing I did see that was pretty cool is that in the actual PoE logo in the middle, this is on a Reddit post, you can actually see the Vaal boss teaser that they had, right, as well. So that's like bent in the middle of the PoE logo. So interesting there. You know, we'll have to see what that means, but should be a new powerful pinnacle boss. Hopefully some really cool uniques with Vaal skill gems, double corruption, and then probably new stuff as well, you know, changing the mechanic of how Vaal works. So be very interesting to see exactly what happens and how they play that out, but I'm pretty excited to see what they do. But all right, so with that being said, we're just gonna map. Obviously, nothing really too much to do right now. We should have, yeah, we do have some stuff. So I need to go Slamage again and try to get some more overrun maps. But how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day, as always. So we have 5 maps here. These are actually double overrun. Nice. Okay, so we're good on that. It's paranoia. Need more paranoia and stuff. I thought I bought a crap ton of paranoia. I guess not. How much is a divine worth of paranoia? 510. We're gonna do it. That's why I never need paranoias again. There you go. Never need paranoias again. There we go. 2 maps are gonna go. Let's go over here and see what we got. But are you guys hyped for Vaal coming in? Or do you think there could have been another mechanic that's better? I mean, it's interesting because I definitely thought it was going to be like Bestiary or something. It would fit Druid, but Vaal, yeah, doesn't fit it at all. It's going to be interesting to see, obviously, how they kind of like approach it and what they're going to add, take away, whatever you want to call it, right? So have to see how that works and feels and stuff. Well, we're just going to do some general mapping and fun and talk about the Vaal and stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Like, I wonder if they're going to do majority skills with Vaal skills, or if they might only take, like, you know, 5 or 10 per weapon type and turn it into Vaal skills. Because there should be, hopefully, you know, some Vaal, like Ice Shot, Vaal Lightning Arrow, you know, probably like Vaal Fireball, stuff like that. But it'll be interesting to see what they do. Because I don't think they'll go 1-to-1 of like, okay, this is what PoE 1 is, right? We'll just kind of, you know, do a similar thing here and just change like one thing about it. It'll probably be all new effects. So I do wonder if they are going to do like Vaal Ice Shot. What are they going to do with its mechanic, you know, the ultimate, etc. So it'll be very interesting to see, you know, how that plays out. But very exciting because, I mean, it's more skill gems, you know, on top of what we already have. Now, whether there is mechanics or stuff in place, maybe, to, like, be able to kind of charge up the Vaal skills pretty quickly for bossing. But I think worst case scenario, it's still going to, you know, be able to get it some sort of amount of time in a boss fight. So it should still help with DPS. I mean, bosses like Zesh 2, you can kind of pre-charge it before you go in. So it only really take effective bosses that you can't sort of charge it. Or pre-charge it, I should say, like, you know, King of the Mist and stuff like that, Arbiter, etc. But it still should add very interesting mechanics. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to complain with more gems and more skill gems on top of what we already have, so. Very, very interesting. But again, I'll show you guys the Vaal skill gems and stuff after this, because I know a lot of people weren't here when I first looked over them at the beginning of the stream. So after this map, I'll go ahead and take a look at them again and kind of show you what PoE 1's Vaal skill gems look like for those that are unaware. So clear up here. But the double corruption should come in, I would think, as well with Vaal. So, like, I guess the Temple of Azwaddle will come back. And yeah, I mean, it'll just be interesting to see kind of how they do it, right? Like, if it is the same temple, if it's a different temple, you know, etc. And how all that kind of, like, connects into each other. Who am I missing right now? Who am I missing? Who am I missing right now for this little thing? Oh, it's interesting. I do hope they kind of change Vaal up, because I'm trying to think of like the actual Vaal like thing when it first came out, and I can't remember what it was, to be honest. I think it was just a temple, and you just did that to have a chance of double corruption. So, I mean, I would assume it's getting the best treatment, right? Because as a lone, Vaal is not a whole lot. So I would assume it's definitely going to be like looked and touched up upon. Yeah, again, I have no clue where this little dude is. Oh, there we go. He's bugged out the whole time. There we go. Jesus Louise. But again, after this map, I'll show you guys the Vaal skills and stuff. Campaign practice is probably going to be avidity after we get the reveal and stuff. Probably make some league starters and then yeah, league starters, and then go ahead and do some leveling practice once I figure out what my league starter is, right? Because I think that makes the most sense of like practicing with what I'm going to be doing, right? Obviously, if it's full druid stuff, then it's like, okay, can't practice that. But, you know, would rather wait on that, stuff like that, which, you know, we only have like 4 or 5 days basically to reveal, and then we can go from there. Also, the bot messed up, but I got you on the song. I'll reset the bot, and then I'll put your song on. There you go. Monk and Huntress. Well, I think honestly for me, ultimately, it's going to come down to the new ascendancies that are revealed. Like, are we going to get Rangers third? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are we getting? What is their ascendancies going to be? Is it like, and stuff like that, you know? If Vaal is there, like, what Vaal skill gems are going to be brought in, you know? Because there probably is going to be some really cool builds that are actually going to be able to incorporate Vaal skills. So it's like, you know, all that to me is definitely going to add up of what I'm playing. Did I clear down here? I don't think I did. Nah. I'm trying to run back here. Okay, well, this one's pretty much done. Good thing is Ritualist Ascendancy always seems to be relevant. Yeah, it's really, really good with the additional ring, right? So we'll have to obviously see what happens in 0.4, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be any different. Just stun on her, please. There we go. Alright, we still have apparently a thing to close. Huntress early. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can go wrong with leveling a Huntress early. I mean, especially later on for rarity stacking. Unless they obviously change the way rarity works or the way you're going to juice content, which is probably, you know, a good possibility. With 0.4 being endgame focused, right? Alright, we have one last thing to open apparently that I missed somewhere. I'm trying to like run back because I don't. Back here, I guess. Because like if I take a quick look, right? Oh, this is closed. So it has to be back here somewhere. Well, we already know what the league mechanic is avidity. Did you not see the teaser? The new teaser that came out a day or so ago? I can play the teaser after this. But yeah, we already know what league mechanic is going to be. Well, the league mechanic's Vaal. Like, that's the whole thing's going to be Vaal themed. I would assume they're going to rework Vaal and actually have a whole mechanic smacked with it. That makes the most sense to me. Like, You know what I'm saying? Because Vaal and PoE 1 is just like, you know, Vaal skills, double corruption, and that's pretty much it. But I would assume this time around, oh my god, double divine after that? Jesus. I would assume this time around they're actually going to probably look into it and make a whole themed mechanic and all that for Vaal. Like, you know, it's just to me. No, it's just Fate of the Vaal. Because, like, I agree with you, Vaal alone doesn't really stand on its legs, but I'm sure it's going to get the Abyss treatment, right? So if we take a quick look, really quickly, for those that haven't seen the teaser, it's only 33 seconds really quickly. I just got to get the game sound on really quickly for you guys. I'll pause your song real quick.
More than what this mortal flesh could
I'll let it play really quickly.
And so now, my darling, I am yours.
And that's it. And then just Fate of the Vaal, and that's literally it. So let me get back the music on really quickly. There you go. But yeah, so there's the Vaal skills and stuff, right? Hey, what's up, Neelix? I think I might just speculate on reworked incursion, maybe? A slider option for effects, that'd be cool. YouTube's doxing you? What up? What's going on with it? But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of Vaal stuff for Vaal skills, right? Double corruption, Temple Vatsalatal, for double corruption. I mean, assuming new pinnacle boss. I don't know, maybe incursion, but I don't know. I don't know. I would kind of hope that's a new thing, not gonna lie. Like, make a whole new thing, but I guess I could see a reworked incursion, Avidity. But it's gonna be cool, like, Vaal skills, bro, are gonna be so cool. Not gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? At Zeri Pinnacle? Probably. Even though the chick in the video doesn't really look like it's Zeri. So I don't know if it's like her preform, you know, since we're trying to do time traveling stuff. I don't know if it's somebody else, somebody after her. I don't know, you know, exactly how that works. 3 tiers with 1 boob more is crazy, Avidity. Uber Series 4 boobs is wild work. Pretty corrupted at 0, maybe? I don't know. I guess I could see it, but so yeah, Vaal skills will be cool. I mean, I wonder which ones they're actually going to throw in. You would assume probably like Vaal Ice Shot, Lightning Arrow, right? Would be 2 of them. Then probably like Vaal Fireball, Vaal Arc, right? That are going to be coming in, but what they're going to do, I would assume it's not going to be anywhere similar to PoE 1, so going to be all new stuff. But I mean, this alone might just make what I'm going to be doing for League Star, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's some cool Vaal skills, I might just go up and just do that. You two, now you're Neelix? Got you, Neelix. LA, well, Vaal LA, Vaal Lightning Arrow, let me see. So it looks like it's so this one, Vaal Arrow, it says that fires charged arrows which repeatedly travel for a short time before changing directions when they hit an enemy. They are struck by a bolt of lightning which damages a number of surrounding enemies. So I guess it just like has a crap ton of ricochets on it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, change directions 9 times so they can like basically ricochet 9 times, I guess is what this is basically saying. Modifier switch would cause projectiles to fork or chain, instead cause them to change direction additional time. So there you go. A weird, yeah, basically it's just like a super juice clearing variant of LA. But for Ice Shot, Ice Shot's cracked. So Vaal Ice Shot literally, what do you call it? Where's it at? Yeah, so when you use Vaal, it summons a squad of Mirage sharpshooters for duration. Like this, it's just super nice for like clearing, not clearing, but like single target DPS, right? So like literally that's what you kind of need out of Ice Shot, because it's not really super juiced bossing, at least standalone, but Vaal Ice Shot, at least in PoE 1, you can use it and it does help significantly for single target. So you can literally summon 6 Mirage sharpshooters to do damage, right? And they fire at your target when you use Ice Shot. So you basically throw them down, you hit Ice Shot normally, and then you have 6 more Ice Shots coming out. Like, it's super busted. But obviously, I would think that none of these are going to be similar to what PoE 2 is going to be doing, right? Since a lot of them, like, for example, like Tornado Shot or this or Rain of Arrows, like, are completely different in the way they work in PoE 2. So if they are having Vaal skills, it would be completely different. And I would assume they're not just going to copy, like, Vaal Ice Shot or Vaal Lightning Arrow and put it into PoE 2. But, I mean, at least we know we're getting Vaal skills for sure. We're getting double corruptions for sure with Vaal. But I do agree with you that maybe it's reworked incursions, the mechanic. I mean, who knows? It could be a brand new mechanic, right, for Vaal that they've made. We just got to wait, I guess, and see, right, on December 4th what that is. Hey, what's up, Ben? They nerf bow skills to the ground? Well, bow skills aren't OP, though. Like, Ice Shot is not OP. Lightning Arrow alone isn't really that OP, but when you mix Lightning Arrow with rods, it becomes OP. So you just need to nerf that interaction, and you're pretty much good. I mean, what else? Tornado Shot is not OP at all. Barrage does nothing. Like, it's not insane. Plus, they've already nerfed Frenzy stacking, so that it already inherently nerfs Barrage. They just need to nerf the Lightning Arrow / Lightning Rod interaction, and you're basically fine. Remove lightning skills from the game, everything is balanced, is wild work. GGG, if they implemented that, should change the name of League to Fate of Lightning Arrow, or even change Path of Exile to Path of Lightning Arrow. Listen, bro, Druid Lightning Arrow, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the build, man. I'm telling you, meta build next league. I'm about to be running around as a bear or a wolf shooting lightning. Okay. They should buff and work on something for Ice and cooldown level skills. It just, my thing with Ice, right, is like you do have an interaction already initial where it's like you deal X amount more damage if they're frozen, which is fine. It's just I don't know why they have a thing on it where it's like if they're frozen, you do X amount of damage, but you consume freeze on the enemy. So it's like you get one hit that does more damage, and then that's it. So it makes ice skills basically completely useless because it's already pretty hard to freeze pinnacle bosses. So you're making it pretty hard to get that conditional effect. And on top of that, you're only making it for one hit. So it's like, I don't really understand that. Like, if you remove the one hit, you make ice skills significantly a crap load better. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you had to nerf the damage increase when frozen, it's still going to be better because you're not having freeze removed when you're hitting the enemy. So they just need to remove that dumb freeze consume thing, and you're basically perfect with cold skills. It's Giga Juice buffed. I want Fire to get some love. I hope they change that too. I would honestly love to play a Fire dot build, to be honest. Like Fireball, you know, dot stuff. Like, to be honest, I would love for that, but it's just they need to buff like Fire dots and stuff. The Atlas should get changed. I'd be very surprised if it didn't, to be honest with you, dude. Like, if it doesn't get... we need to buy another one. Okay, so just... if it doesn't get changed, I'll be very surprised. Because as of right now, there's not a whole lot to the Atlas, right? Like, obviously, these are fine over here. But, like, yeah, the middle is nothing really insane. Because, like, as of right now, Rogue Exiles are pretty eh. You have Essences, which aren't bad to go into. Whiffs are completely dog. Strong Boxes are completely dogs. Then you have Shrines, and that's it. It's done. So it's like, unless all these get super juice giga buffed, I would like just way more support, honestly, for your Atlas points. Like, way more support, way more things added, right? But that's just me. Make Quillrain a good unique and everything is alright in my life. Yeah, Quillrain's interesting. I mean, it's decent early on, but that's about it. All right. To contain an additional breach. 8% chance to contain. No, that's 3 additional breaches. We don't want that. We want just normal breach. Skip it a little bit. There we go. And then we need rare monsters. Strong boxes are horrible, Avidity. I've literally ran strong boxes, ran like 30 of them, and didn't even get 1 divine. Like, that was with like 150, 200% rarity and stacking as much stuff I can on maps. Like, they're bad, dude. Compared to just running 150, 200% rarity and then just stacking rare monsters and or rarity on maps and then just slamming it with nothing else and just quantity, right, rarity, and explicit modifier on Atlas Tree, significantly worse. Significantly worse. I dropped my bottle cap. I dropped it. We're good though. Alright. Leave hide out. Mostly just trying to loot boxes feel good right now. I don't know about loot boxes. I mean, a PoE 1 for sure, but not PoE 2. I've watched the old gameplay trailers like 2 years ago, and they show the Atlas tree pretty similar to PoE 1. Don't know if they're going to continue to do the same. I think that's before they change a lot of stuff, but I mean, we'll see what 0.4 what they do. Which really appreciates high attack speed numbers. For example, every element scales with initial hit size, so core rain, negative 50% damage is just horrendous. Yeah, it's really bad. Did you skip a song? I don't think I did, Ben. What song did you request? Somebody that I used to know? Maybe? I mean, I can put it on here. I didn't know you requested a song. Oh, was this? Yeah, my bad, I guess. Didn't know you requested a song. Got you, though. What's up, MG? I'm here to hear only good news, not bad news. Hey, I mean, Vaal is really, really good mechanic. Should have a lot of cool, interesting skills. I mean, double corruption, right? Vaal skill gems, like ultimates, basically, for existing skills. So, I mean, you're gonna have more skills on top of already the new weapon skills off Druid, right? So, I mean, it's definitely good. 0.4 should be significantly better than this league. I'm just hoping that there's crafting stuff, because if you're taking away Abyss, right, you're taking away a significantly huge chunk of the crafting right now in the game. So hopefully they accounted for that, is my only concern. The OG? This is the OG version. What is the OG version? Is this the OG version? What? Yeah, I was right. Am I not bugging? Is this it? No. No, it has to be this one, right? I was playing this one, right? Alright, now you're getting me bugged out, man. This is the right one, right? Ben's requesting us, I'm playing it already. Only I don't see any of them by that. GOTYE. I mean, yeah, I don't see any just by him. I mean, remixes. Is this it? I guess, but this is a 2.2 million or 2.2 billion plays or whatever, and this is not by only him. Yeah, I don't know. This has 2.2 billion plays, and it's by him and then Kimbra. So I don't know. I don't think there's only one by him. I mean, this one has, like I said, over 2 billion plays. Like, this has to be the right one. But yeah, it should be interesting with Vaal. I mean, obviously we have to wait and see what the actual league mechanic is. I personally think it's going to be something new, but like you were saying, I could, what do you call it, Avidity? I think it was you, right? That was saying Darth Microtransaction was saying potentially reworked incursion. So like, I could see that too. But I mean, either way, it's going to be good, right? Like, they're focusing on endgame, so either way, it's going to be a really fun league. Especially with Druid and then whatever else is coming, right? Like, the biggest game today, 9% of player base going to play Druid, sitting on Roa and shooting Lightning Arrow. Funny is that meme is, technically that's not possible. Because it specifically states that if you use any skill that's not a shapeshifting skill, it transforms you back into your human form. So you can't basically use anything that's not a shapeshifting skill if you want to stay in that form. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, Ben. Like I said, I've looked. I only seen this one and then a bunch of remixes. So I don't know. But like I said, this has over 2 billion plays, so like I'd be very surprised if this was quote unquote the wrong song. Another class on Ascendancies. If we got another class, I'd be very happy, to be honest, because that's another weapon, so that's a whole another, you know, pool of skills on top of what you're gonna get for Druid. But I don't know. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get on their class. Because I guess it really just depends how much time they've had to work on the other classes. Because Druid took forever to finally get in a state to be released. So it's like, how much time have they had to look at the other classes and get them ready, you know? Can you not give memberships anymore? You should be able to. What is it telling you, Neelix? Unless I have something off or something, but I haven't touched anything with memberships in forever, so shouldn't. It's just not giving you the actual like button or what? You don't see the option. Interesting. I'll have to look real quick after this. Unless Banner, you can like hop over to YouTube real quick and take a look. And see if you see the gift membership option. No, you don't need to be a member first to gift, I don't think. I mean, do you see anywhere to like join? The fudge am I listening to? What is this? Do you want me to leave this or you want me to skip this? Where am I going, chat? This stuff got me confused right now. I gotta pull up the YouTube stream. There we go. Let me see really quickly. I mean, I see right here membership, membership gifting, all that. Do you see the thing where it says show support? Can you see that? If you click on that, it should open more options, and it should say like membership, gifting memberships. I'm gonna actually skip this because, like, well, it's only 10 seconds left, but we've already, like, heard the song. Heard it twice. New weapons every league? If there's a new class, yes, there's new weapons. I don't think we actually got a new weapon this league, because it was just Ascendancy stuff. But yes, normally whenever new classes are introduced, there's a new weapon associated with them, so it correlates to new skills. Obviously, we know Druid's coming in with Talisman weapons, so that's going to be new skill gems there. On top of that, we know Vaal is coming over, which basically, you know, Vaal skills are basically hard confirmed because that's the whole thing with PoE 1, right? Vaal skill gems, etc. It'd be weird not to have them in our case. So you can assume that, and Vaal skills are just like ultimates. You got to charge them up by killing enemies or hitting rare, unique enemies, right? And then once charged, you can use them. So pretty much that confirms that, in my opinion. My boy is gifted how many members? I didn't even see, man. 10 gifted members, bro? Sheesh. We get some dubs in the chat for the boy. My boy Neelix going crazy over there with 10 gifted subs. Well, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated, dude. W's.
Your corpse will feed the new tomorrow.
Hold on. There we go. Well, welcome everybody new to the YouTube side of the membership. Alright. What are we doing here? What's this thing?
Let the gods die.
Oh, my modifiers went out. No, and I'm not critting. So annoying. Well, actually, I think he's in his state where, like, you can't do damage to him. I think after this, yeah, there we go.
Tomorrow is at hand.
It's another one of the runouts. Yeah.
Let the gods die.
My boy's going crazy with the membership gift and WW. There we go.
My flesh is unimportant.
Any divines out of you, man? Nah, I'll take the map though, because we're gonna need to probably slam more. Actually, we'll see if the Pearl Link sells for anything. Might be Snake Pit. Actually, I don't think it's Snake Pit. For some reason, couldn't do it on my phone. It's me, Ben. Wait, your name on YouTube's Neelix? Well, how am I supposed to know you never said it's me, Ben. You said it's me, Neelix. Alright, mister. Gosh, man. Well, thank you, Ben. You goober. Idea. Mackie, not really, not of yet. I mean, I'm sort of waiting on what is coming, right? Like, what are the new class? If it's obviously only Druid, you know, what do the skills look like for Talisman? I mean, what are the new Ascendancies going to be coming in? Like, what are the new Vaal skill gems? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm sort of waiting. I'm just waiting on a reveal, to be honest. I think it's too early to tell. Like, I don't even know what's nerfed or what's buffed. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's hard to say, like, this is what I'll at least start with. I want to do something new. That's like one of the things that I'm aiming for. I'm just sort of waiting, right? Like, what is going to be there? Like, we know the new weapon's Talisman, which is a melee strength int weapon. But besides that, like, we don't know the skills, right? Are they going to be shapeshifting only skills? Are there going to be skills that are, you know, maybe caster as well in there? Like, there's still a lot that we really don't know. So it's still too early to tell, in my opinion, like, what you to at least start with. All right, it's done. Let's go open the chest up. Bum 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 bum. Listen, I do not look at the mod symbol on YouTube, okay, bro? You guys haven't been on YouTube in years, dude. In years. Literally since probably before 0.3 came out. So I forgot what the mod symbol looks like, okay, buddy? Okay, Buster. Got 2 chests up here and then we're out. I'm hoping some cool Vaal skills come in though. I'd love to make a build centered around Vaal skills. I mean, I guess it depends how hard it is to charge them, but in PoE 1, like, finding a unique, you can have a charge within, like, you know, a few seconds, so I'm hoping it's sort of the same case, to be honest, and not, like, takes 20 seconds by hitting a unique to get your, you know, skill charged up. I mean, you're not wrong, Ben, but there's not really too much I can do with that. 3 divs again, Jesus. We only made 6 divs in the last 2 maps. Is this good for anything? Oh, this is ever gasping? Nah, it's nothing. Alright, so we don't have any more overrun maps, and there's no natural overruns in the vicinity. Ellie! What's up, Ellie? You seen the new League teaser, Fate of the Vaal? If so, what's your thoughts on it? I know we have more. Okay, let's just try to slime maps. I should have maps, right?
Back to basics.
This is all we have. Indeed.
Nope, you haven't. Ellie, go watch it and let me know what you think of it. I mean, I could play it on stream, but obviously I think it's better if you guys watch it. I'll link it if you want. Because we literally just played it like 10-15 minutes ago as well, so don't want to overload everybody with it, right? So for anybody who wants to see the thing, there you go, there's the link for it. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on it, Ellie. I mean, Vaal's a really cool mechanic. It's just not in PoE 1, in my opinion. It doesn't really have a whole lot of lakes to stand on, so I'm hoping that changes. You know, I'm hoping it gets the, what do you call it, treatment, you know? The Abyss treatment. Alright, that's about 11 maps we have. Any more maps we can slimage? Are these... No, these aren't hit. Okay, but we have a lot of maps. Okay, everything's full slams. 22 chaotic rarities. Do we have any more chaotic rarities in here? We do, but... Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna need more of those. We'll just sell, I think, a div for gas. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? No, I want 1, not 2.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay, all these should be full rarity rolled, but I feel like the typical call center employees who have an American name. That's crazy. What do you talking about, your YouTube or your Twitch name, Ben? Okay. So now we need to... I don't think I have any more prefix... Well, maybe? Maybe? Oh, we got enough. I don't have any waystones, though.
Hail.
Ben? It's crazy. To be fair, I don't think you ever told any of us your actual name. So, it's not my fault. Alright, so we get... Do not redeem! Do not redeem! No, those videos are hilarious. Alright, we're looking for natural overrun maps. I mean, is there anything else you guys think that is going to come with Vaal? Besides, like, Vaal scale gems or double corrupt? Okay, well, this is bad. We're about halfway through and nothing yet. Come on, man, just give me natural overruns. It's not that hard, is it? There we go, our first overrun. Wonder what the percentage chance of getting an overrun is. Okay, can we go for another overrun before the end? We have 5 maps left. Alright, last one. Come on, overrun. Damn, unfortunate. Oh, we can slamage these again. I mean, we got 3, it's not bad. 3 overruns, I'll take it. I'll take 3. So we gotta slam these. Okay, there we go. Now which one we do? We can do, I mean, that's not bad. 93% increase, or 95, is it? Yeah, 95. I think it's better than Mountain Greed, because Mountain Greed owns only 100%, so it's like 5% less rarity, and it's fully up. Ooh, Spiderwoods. Anything better? Anything better? Alright, we'll do Spiderwoods. I'll do this map. I'll save the other map for that. Sorry, I just had to re-pull up the YouTube stream because it wasn't pulled up. There we go. That's our first div. Hope it's for some like really cool Vaal skills, to be honest, though. Because Because I always like Vaal skills in PoE 1, but never really used them, to be honest. Like, they're there, but... You know, hoping that they kind of have more meaning and are really dope to use in PoE 2. Okay, everything's cleared here. We gotta find that, breach. Got to find the breach, the breachy breach. Let's clear this out, so down here. Where's the breach? Oh, I need that other tank. Give me another tank. Bum bum. Apparently, also it's like 35% off sub gifting or something to like the start of next month. I wonder if they did that because of like Black Friday or what the exact thing is for that. It's interesting. Never seen that before. Yeah. Sit down and we could probably go kill boss real quick actually. We're right here, might as well. That's kind of annoying, huh? There we go.
Rapid or no? I always win.
Do you guys think a new act is gonna come in 0.4 with like Druid / Fate of the Vaal? Because I was thinking about it, I was like, it's probably not, right? But I don't know. Vaal, Zeri, like I kind of see that potentially maybe as a new act, but like I don't think so, right? I don't think they would have the time for a whole new act on top of like everything else that they want to do with endgame. Alright, so everything's done besides the breach down here. Okay, map's done. Kind of a dog place for a breach, huh? Yes, breach is absolutely horrid. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe nothing over here. Alright, well that's it for that. Alright, well let's go open the chest and we're done with the map. I'll start back here, I guess. I don't care about that. Nothing's back here. There's a 3 gas. Let me go ahead and, what do you call it? Yeah, go this and ban. Hey, what's up, Epic? You think we're getting swords as well, considering that one unique sword is literally named Fate of the Vaal? I mean, to be honest, Epic, I think it's highly unlikely, but I don't think it's like 100% able to be rolled out. Like, who knows? They could come with reveal and be like, oh, here's Druid, boom, boom, boom. Also, we're bringing like a new class in like Duelist or something, right? With like swords, you know, like they could. So like, I don't think you can really say that 100% it's not coming, to be honest with you. I mean, it could just be a coincidence, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could come later, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that it has to come now, but... I mean, to be honest, though, if they did come and bring 2 new classes with Vaal skill gems, right? Double corruptions, a cool mechanic, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of good endgame rework and changes. This would be probably the most played league and probably have the best player retention, for sure. But who knows? You know, who knows what'll happen? But who knows? I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't know. I think it also depends, like, me personally, if it was like, you know, like how much time have they had to work on other classes? Because obviously we know they've had issue with Druid, so it's like, have they been working on other stuff and just had kind of a small team dedicated to trying to fix Druid's animations or whatever the issue was? Or was it like, okay, only like a month ago they fixed Druid and haven't worked on any of the other classes, right? Like, that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know, you know, I'm not really too sure. Or was it like middle / to the end of 0.2? They were like, okay, we fixed it, but, you know, there's still a little bit of stuff we need to do. Can't get ready for 0.3. And basically they had all 0.3 to work on like another class, you know? So I guess we just kind of got to wait and see on that. For Shadow, I mean, if there's sword stuff, right, and a sword unique, I think it's probably not going to be Shadow this time around, but I don't know. I would love for it to be Shadow. Traps, daggers, I mean, come on. Druid, bear, trap, Shadow. Okay, then. It's a conspiracy theorist right now. Put the meme up. Traps are with Shadow because that is the base, like that is Shadow because he has traps. Like his things are dagger traps, right? That's Shadow's weapons type, whatever you want to call it. And his skills, like in PoE 1, you know, there's a whole thing with Saboteur, that's his ascendancy, that's trap based. It's probably going to be the exact same thing in this game. You're going to have ascendancy that's trap based, that's going to be played with him. So yeah. I mean, honestly, animation team working on Druid doesn't prevent them from getting swords and such working. I mean, yeah, but they wouldn't bring in a thing without the class. Like, they're not going to bring swords in without having Duelist or whatever you want to call it there, right? Because they're going to bring the class out with the weapon. So it depends if the class is ready. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, I need 2 more. I need to get 2 more. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We're going to need additional modifier, 3 additional reach. Let's do the reach. We're going to need to make bear penalty. Oh, 100% epic. Yeah, I mean, shape-shifting transformation stuff is always the hardest, for sure, like animation stuff compared to just weapon. You know, one weapon, make animations for it, you know? So, yeah, for sure, it would be quicker to work on that. Lake Shadow, one of the promo materials for 0.3 now. They did, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's so much leaked stuff, Ben, because there's been stuff leaked on swords. Like, literally, there's been stuff that's been leaked on flails this leak. But, again, does that mean that a class is coming? I probably not, but who knows? I mean, I don't know. Like, I was not predicting Vaal was coming. I was predicting Bestiary or Delph was going to be the leak mechanic, right? Not Vaal. Because it doesn't make sense with Druid. But here we are with Vaal, you know, like, so who knows? What did we get? The breach one? Yeah, we need the modifier one. All right. I need these to be like At least 10 or more. Oh my god, 4 divs for a 10? What about an 8 banger? 85, I mean... Sure. 85 is like 1 and a bit of change. I just need to sell some stuff. How much do I have? 22, I think there's 65, right? 62. I think we're like 1 off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Oh, we have enough. Let's go.
You definitely will tend
All right, we're gonna go again. I mean, it's easy way to not be disappointed is to just think we're getting Druid plus roughly 5 to 6 ascendancies. Well, I don't know 5 to 6 ascendancies though. Well, because Druid will have 2. Right, so that's 2 ascendancies. Just say they bring Ranger, that's 3 ascendancy. Monk, right, that's 4 ascendancies. And just say one other class. I mean, I guess, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 5 or 6, okay. You're right. And then, I mean, a new weapon, right, like 15, 20 more skill gems. Vaal skills on top of that, probably another 20 or something skill gems. Or more. You was right. I apologize. 14, 18. Is Beast still good? I can't remember if Beast was good or not. Yeah, throw it on. I mean, yeah, the Vaal skills are going to be cool. Like how they introduce them, right? How many there are, what the effects are of the Vaal skill. There's a lot of cool combos and synergies they can definitely incorporate with them. And it'll be interesting to see as well, like, are they going to have Vaal skills for the new ones? Like, shape-shifting Vaal skills, you know? Like, is that going to be a thing? Are they going to not do any Vaal skills for that yet? And just kind of do, like, bow or you know, quarterstaffs, wand, like, you know what I'm saying? Some spell skills, like, that stuff first? Are they going to go crazy and have, like, 60 Vaal skills already? You know, like, it'll be interesting to see. With PoE 1 is what you're talking about, Epic? Yeah. Like, Vaal skills are cool, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it'll be interesting. Like, you can make a whole build around Vaal skill. Or a Vaal skill, I should say. It's like the proper English terminology. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a shrine in here? Give me that shrine. Back up and head through here. My arc BS kind of revolved around Vaal arc since it gave normal arc lucky hits. So Vaal arc, then unleash 8 times arc with lucky hits on bosses. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, like literally just a giga nuke. Makes sense. Again, I mean, we'll have to just wait and see. It's not that far off, what? Like 5 days or something, right? 4 or 5 days? So, like, we're not that far off from being able to see everything. And then fangirl over League Starters. And then cry that we're not getting patch sets like 2 days out. The Chinese leaks. I don't know if we'll have any this time around. I think it was just that because they had the expo or whatever that was, right? For the Chinese or whatever it was before us. I don't know if that's happening again this time around. Because we didn't get anything for that for 0.2, right? So we might be the same case. True, Ben. I forgot about that. I was thinking it was there since 0.1, but yeah, you're right, actually. It wasn't there in 0.2. And immediately there was leaks on 0.3. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? We might... Well, that was before our reveal, wasn't it, Ben? I mean, we have a reveal in literally like 4 days, no? So, like, we're gonna know everything. Week before reveal? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, or at least remembering. So yeah, I don't think we'll get anything this time around. I think it was just because they held the, like, expo, whatever they had, right? That convention, and that's when they showed, like, them everything before us. And all the leaks came out on, like, Bilibili or whatever that website was, and, like, other junk and articles and... Need to kill boss, don't I? Let's go kill the boss. Apparently I have like one thing left open. Oh, that's where everything's at in here. Hey, another divine off the boss. W. I'm trying to wait for everything to like blow up so I can get in here. Alright, so we made what out of this map? One divine, perfect exalt, and move speed rune. So like 2 exalts, 1 perfect exalt, oh, 2 divines, and a perfect exalt. I got one map left. We've just been farming inscribed ultimate in 1, made essentially unkillable gladiator, and just getting those double sanctified or sacrifice, sorry, currency 1s for divs. Got you. Some men's just going crazy with the money making. Just making sure there's nothing better that we have. Right. I think the best one we have is Mounting Greed here. When one upgrade is in the range of some hundreds of divines, kind of need to. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of like is annoying about PoE 1 is the prices get kind of insane for items. Like, I feel like in PoE 2, it's like sort of like that, but not that extreme, right? Like, there's only a few items that are really like, okay, yeah, 50 to 100 divines, right? But most of the stuff is like 20 divines, 30 divines or less at the extreme end, right? For most builds. I guess you got everything at the beginning. I'm gonna run back and see. Yeah, okay. I was more talking about epic like uniques, right? Like you don't need T1 like this, T1 that, right? Like etc. etc. Like I don't even have full T1 stuff. I'm running T5 Fizz, right? And like other junk, but I was I was more talking about like uniques because like some of the uniques that I need, bro, for like word stacking, they're like minimum 40-50 divines, right? And like the cheapest ones are like 15-20 divines. Or I feel like I said in PoE 2, there's not a whole lot of uniques and stuff like that. Or like, okay, yeah, minimum 40 divines, minimum 30 divines for most of it. It's like, it's only a few of them that are that insane, right? Like headhunters, you know, what is it called? Spirit of the Cat? Whatever, Rite of Passage, right? Like, it's only a few of them that are absurdly highly priced. But most of them are, I feel like, are 10 divines or less. I forgot she's gonna have like 1 billion health. I should have said that much health, actually. Just get away from her thing. Yeah. No divines. Don't say me, bro. That's what you're playing, Ben. You playing like Masha Ultra Funkisted? Like what are you playing, right? I had a good playlist going on, and then you came in, whatever this stuff is. I mean, it could be epic. Very well could be. They're definitely not as strong, but then again, you don't have nearly as many uniques in 2 than you do as 1. Plus, a lot of the uniques in 2 aren't really endgame focused, right? Like, you don't have a crap ton like you do in PoE 1 that are just like all endgame or can be endgame, right? Like, what am I listening to right now? Like, what is this, bro? Yeah, I'm skipping this, bro. Alright, hold on. I'm going back to the other playlist. I'm gonna skip a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're gonna listen to this stuff. This is a good playlist. I'm just gonna open the chest up. No, this isn't. No, I put back the other playlist that I had at the start. Because it messed up, remember? Because you were having me search for whatever song. Like Goaty, whatever his name is. So that's why we got on this weird playlist. Now we're on the good playlist. Do we have another Manning Greed? We do. We have one more Manning Greed. I don't have, though, anymore. What do you call it?
What's new? All right.
I only want for 40? That seems kind of low. And I'm gonna need more.
Have an order?
I gotta lost track of which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done. Oh god, chat. Okay, these are all good. Okay. We need more prefix ones. Oh, prefix. 1 for 35 for prefix, sure.
Cast it right away.
Alright, we go and slam maps and hope that we can hit some overruns. MG. Yeah, I do have a lot of divines, but I mean, to be honest, we've been making a lot. We made literally, I think, 10 divines so far. Had 15 divines and just maps. Being build enabling or just otherwise powerful for endgame will immediately pump the prices way up. True. I mean, it also depends popularity of build as well. So I've been wondering what's a build that is like a standard build that you don't need any uniques to reach pinnacle in game. I mean, you technically can run pretty much. I mean, you run pretty much like lightning arrow. You don't really need uniques for that, to be honest with you, Ben. Like lightning arrow, lightning rod. Because like the only thing here, I mean, you could take constricting command off. You're still fine. I mean, headhunter obviously you don't need. It's just for mapping. Then unique jewels obviously are nice. But I think honestly, if you just ran just normal, you know, rare jewels with stuff to give more damage, you'd probably be fine enough, to be honest with you. Just because lightning arrow rods is kind of that, like, pretty broken, you know. But for other stuff, I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I mean, let me start doing these while we're talking. But yeah, I'm not really too sure. Maybe some sort of mini build? Maybe? Not really too sure, though. You don't have damage anyways, and Headhunter is just buffs for mapping. You can get resistance such for that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Epic. Like, the only real thing I could see is, like, you know, uniques, like unique jewels and stuff, because some of them are nice, right? But besides that, I'm not really too sure. You seem to have a good skill, right? Like lightning arrow, lightning rods, good, you know, kind of combo there, something like that, that you don't need uniques to enable it. Bro, come on, just give me more overruns. Only 5 maps left. Come on, overrun, overrun, overrun. Bro, come on, don't do this to me, game. One more game. Just one more overrun, come on. It's crazy, game. It's crazy. We only got 1 overrun out of that. I mean, whatever. I played Arc Raiders. Battlefield 6 I haven't played since it came out. But yeah, I play Arc Raiders. PUBG music? No. PUBG Mobile? It's crazy. I mean, I played PUBG Mobile. Get him out of here. Alright, one last one. And then I'm out of overrun maps. Plus we out of like good cleanse options. So we might have to look for more Ellie unless you have something. on your side of the thing. On your side of the thing boogie. We got banned in India because how popular it was. Is crazy. Jesus. That or like that, I don't understand. Is it just like people were throwing their lives away or something? Like not like doing their responsibilities or going to school or like work or something because of PUBG Mobile? I don't understand just because it's popular it would get banned. It had to be something else, right? Doesn't really make sense unless it's culture difference maybe, like, you know? Not really too sure. Yep. Oh, okay, okay. Your current build in PoE 1 would need a 1% drop unique ring from Uber Eater of Worlds. Gotcha. That is to like make it work, right? Let's set up. Oh, you're doing the breach, aren't you? It enables me to use Molt Strike and have those balls bounce back to me, meaning it's shotguns. Oh, you're talking about that ring. Got you. I think it's called Nimbus, right? Or something like that. 500 cast to run? Jesus. Let's go back and open the chest, I guess. Is Arc Raiders good for like playing solo? Yeah, it's really good for playing solo. It's a very fun game, I'm not gonna lie, but it's up to you. Like, do you like extraction games, right? Because, I mean, at any time you could get killed by a player and all your loot will get taken, at least what you bring in, right? So it just depends if you like that style. Me personally, I love third-person, like, shooters, right? And extraction shooters aren't really like that big of a concern to me and like full loot PvP, so I enjoy it because just I like going around and killing people and selling their loot. Nimbus, I mean Nimbus sells for 100 divs, so yeah. Yeah, see. But it makes sense, Nimbus is kind of broken. Eater of Worlds Terraria. Yeah, in PoE 1, there's Eater of Worlds and Searing Exarch are two bosses, or pinnacle bosses, whatever you want to call them. Stream it? I mean, I could. Definitely probably not, like, right now. I'm not going to do it. Alright, let's go! We're going right over. Alright, well, that's all I have, Ellie. I don't have anything else here, for maps. Plus, I think all the good, like, cleanse stuff that I had is gone. So, do you have any other overrun maps? We could do the Viridian Wildwood, but obviously we can't do anything else with that. I could just throw a random map on it, but Unforbidden Flesh sells for 10 divs. Yeah, the Unforbidden stuff. I mean, I kind of like that, to be honest. Like, being able to get like almost like basically an ascendancy skill from a different ascendancy is really unique, and I do really enjoy that mechanic and stuff. Kind of hope that comes into PoE 2 at some point. I mean, it just enables more build combinations. Face reveal, 2,000 subs, I got you. Yeah, I don't have anything. We could like map over to this area and try to pull some stuff out. Might as well here. Wait, when was this in PoE 1, this league? What? You're talking about the Forbidden Flesh and Flames, Forbidden Flame, Forbidden Flesh, where you can get like an ascendancy skill off of different classes. That's been in for a very long time, Ben, if you're talking about that. I don't remember the exact time, but that's been in for many years already. It's with the Searing Exarch and the Eater of Worlds. I forget when that was introduced, but that came in with that. And basically, you can get these like two pieces, and you can combo it. It's like basically jewel sockets, right? Like on your tree. And not jewel sockets, but you know, jewels that you can socket in on your tree. And you combo them, and you can get like an ascendancy skill off of a different ascendancy. So, you know. 3.17 introduced the game. Okay, yeah. What are we in now? Epic? Like, how many leagues was that ago? Mm-mm-mm. 3K followers. Wait, what? Hold on. I don't. I mean, yeah, I guess you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, MG. To be honest, the reason why I haven't done it is just because of the setup that I have right now. It just is completely ass for a face like cam, to be honest with you. Oh, you did already? Thank you, Ellie. Like, there's so much stuff behind me. I would have to get a green wall, and I'd be like smacked up against my desk. So that's the reason why I haven't done it, to be honest. Uh, 2022. So there you go. What, like 3 years ago it was introduced. Green screen, green wall. Yeah, same thing. All right. How close are we? Okay. So I need to get me one of the random projects. Random projects. Do I have a random map that we could do that wish this dude would refresh and not be level based on refresh? Never understood that. Alright, well, I'll just run one of our maps, I guess. Hold on, let me identify it. Alright, there we go. It has to be like Dream any other way, and it's a missed opportunity. Only show a certain angle of my face the whole time, never show like the other side. The Forbidden Jewel combo would be neat. Ranger ones would be stupidly pricey. Literally just drop any Ranger notable and it's a minimum 10 div. True. But obviously I don't think that'll come in until like the Searing Exarch Eater Worlds come in, or a similar, you know, combo variant or whatever you want to call it, right? Which I'm sure it will come in at one point, but probably won't be for a very long time, right? Message Jonathan and nerf bow skills to hell and make them completely unusable. Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious if they buff bow skills in 0.4. Oh. Oh, we have double corrupt. Let's go. Double corrupt. Double corrupt. I mean, we have like pseudo searing with those fragments. True. True. But I'm just thinking like get remaining classes outright, and all that stuff. So probably not for a year minimum. If they were to do it like quickly as possible, right? But who knows what their thing is, right? And what they're trying to bring out and what their like time frame. So I'm sure they have like a frame, like, okay, these are classes are going to be next, right? Etc. Mechanics until we get to this point, you know.
only way out is through.
Really want a Crusader or Paladin in 2 for my Holy Smite vibes? Yeah, I mean, you should get Templar. That'll be your Holy Smite thing, epic. You know, Templar. I'm just waiting for my Shadow, man. Literally, I want my daggers, dude. I want my dagger skills so bad. Grab this and just head over. See where the boss is at, somewhere over here. Have they revealed gameplay of all the classes by now, right? And promos and earlier announcements and stuff? I don't think they have, though, Ben. They had some snippets, like maybe like 20, you know, seconds, 10-second, you know, maybe just sort of like killing a monster, but they haven't really showed any sort of meaningful gameplay. Like, I think we have Shadow gameplay, but it's only like a 5-second clip, I think. So I don't think there's been any substantial amount of like gameplay or time shown on all classes yet. At least to my knowledge, right? There could be something out there, but I don't know about it. Yeah. I'm sure they have all the foundations for like all the classes already, to be honest. Be very surprised if they didn't. All right, we have one more thing to cleanse up here. Yeah, it's fine. You made me click the portal. I mean, there's really nothing. It was just one little boss left. So you're good. I love getting stuck on things, right? Last of the druids, that means someone would be hunting them, right? They're supposed to come with hunters, but since that's already done, only logical is Shadow. I mean, I don't think Shadow would be hunting druid, but if that's what you're kind of like implying, I'm sure it'll be some sort of lore in game. I don't think the class, like any other class, would be hunting a specific class, and you know. Sure, it's gonna have something to do with like Adziri or some sort of lore in game with the upcoming act or something. Who knows, right? You're setting yourself up for disappointment. I mean, I think definitely trying to like look and go in with the reveal and expectations of like, oh, there's 2 classes. It definitely is probably like you're gonna set yourself up for disappointment, right? I think it's optimistic, but yeah, again, it depends on how much time they've had to work on other classes and what their scope is. Like, I would be very surprised if we did get 2 classes, but then again, right? I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm going in to reveal as like Druid, Vaal skills, double corruption, endgame rework and changes, you know, and that's pretty much like what I'm going in as of right now, at least, right? So I'm leaving a lot of room for a lot of other stuff, but I'm not like thinking there's going to be X amount of other junk, double classes, you know, new act, all this stuff. All right, Steaming Springs. We want to go for increased difficulty. So far, it's the best one. Okay, this is the best one we got right through this one. Okay. Alright, let's see. What maps do we have? Nothing loading. I was like confused for a second. Like, why is... We have Headland, we have Channel, and then we have Steamy Springs. What is Steamy Springs? Steamy Springs is good. Well, actually, let's see. Because this is Obelisk Cleansing. This is just normal packs, and this is Smear Spirit. Okay, so none of the natural overruns here have like any sort of good cleanse on them, but I mean, Obelisk Cleansing isn't bad, to be honest. It's not bad at all. Get in there. And I'm gonna like, there we go. I'm gonna get over here. Get this buff, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. And there's our first divine. There's our second divine. Let's wait for everything to like blow up before we get in there. There we go. Shall we clear that out? Grab that. Keep looking. Okay, we gotta figure out where the last thing is and then get this real quick. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh, I think Ellie crashed. I think Ellie done got hit with the band hammer. You have to go for a sec? Ah, okay. Well, thanks for the runs and the vibes, Ellie. Okay, we're gonna place a little bit safer because we don't have any of our like stuff up right yet. There we go. There we go. I can keep moving forward. Another divine. It's 3 divines this map. Divine City boys. Doom. Let's get this again real quick. I'll work on this as well, but we can keep going through. For this guy. Come on, give me one more divine. Let's hit 4 divines this map. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Alright, we're missing an abyss like pit somewhere. Wherever that's at, no clue. Is it up here, maybe? Oh no, we're done. I'm okay, being dumb. I'm being dumb. Alright, we'll go open the chest and we're out of here. I mean, what, 3 divines? Maybe 4 out of one of these chests? I mean, I'll take that. Ah, there we go, 4. I mean, I'll take that. 4 divines, 1 map. W. W. I have one last chest. Okay, and that's it. We're out of here. Four divines. I'll take that. Alright, so we need to do the other one, which we have a 104. Might as well do this one. Let's grab you. 2 of you. And there we go. So the other natural abyss, we have channel, or we have headland. I know headland's good. I mean, this is what? Just says Mary Spirit and that. This is more, yeah, let's do headland. There we go. One second, I just want to make sure I'm not getting texted. Nope. Okay, we're good. What a good. Oh, divine off the first one. What's going on today? Like, we made so many divines. We've been averaging like basically 3 divines a map. Like, what is going on today? We've been playing for literally like an hour and a half, and I've made what so far? Probably like 20 divines or more, just off of maps alone. Like, what is going on? Yeah, right, Epic? Like, where was this in PoE 2? Or what, I mean, like, why can't I get these natural drops like this, man? You know, like, why am I using up all my luck now? Like, can I save this for League Start, please? Gonna run back and head up real quick. Okay, that's it's done. I mean, it's not like I'm hitting crazy nat routes when I'm getting printing those div doubling ultimatums currently. Got you. I mean, hey, money's money, right? Well, like, honestly, Harvest is kind of cracked for money. Like, it's so easy to make a divine, like 2-3 maps without any juicing, basically, and you have a divine. Like, we have a lot of what do you call it? Head back. Oh wow, divine and an annul. Hey, what a thunk it. Bump, 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 bump. Basically, every 45 maps, I've released 3 of the ones that are 8 divs and receive double. Sheesh. Oh my god, I'm stuck in here. Let me go around. I want to head down and back up. Oh my goodness, my FPS is gone. Okay. Let me head back up. And then we clear that one, and then we'll hit this one. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my god, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second.
King Neil.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Might have to go a little earlier than expected today. But that phone call was. So I apologize. I apologize, guys. Alright, alright, we have one more overrun, right? Yeah. So let's do our one more. Sure, this one's fine. I thought I was going crazy hearing a phone call buzzing, but my phone wasn't ringing. Yeah, it was mine. It wasn't yours, brother. He was looking over like, I swear I heard something. Yeah, I was hoping to get 3-4 hours, but actually, I mean, looks like what I had to do today was pushed up. So, probably only be able to do a few more maps, sadly. Which sucks, but, I mean, get it out of the way now. That's why I made everything the way it is now. So this way, I can grind out the league and have no disturbances. The new league, I should say, you know? Ba-ba-da-ba-do. Mm-hmm. 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 But I mean, reveal 0.4, obviously, like everything should be fun, you know? Should be a breath of fresh air in the PoE too. Hopefully a lot of endgame changes, right? Give us some new meat and potatoes for the endgame. Hopefully new Atlas stuff. I mean, new endgame progression would be dope. And I really do hope like the mechanic that's with Vaal is cool, like whatever it is, right? Hopefully it's unique and enjoyable. Like Abyss was great, don't get me wrong, but in terms of endgame stuff, like what did it really add? Overrun maps, and that's about it, right? So I'm kind of hoping that there's more to, you know, more to like the Fate of the Vaal, or whatever you want to call it, 0.4, than what Abyss was, at least for endgame grinding and stuff like that. Because don't get me wrong, I love Abyss, but like the FPS drops, man, is insane. Like it literally just slashes your FPS by like 80%, like whenever you do an Abyss map. It was like nothing. Okay, this breach was kind of dog, huh? Very bad. Okay, well, we'll just leave this and head up. Bro, like, I'm stuck. Thank you. Alright, somebody is giving this dude Undying Will or something. There we go. what are we missing here? Bum ba da da do do. There we go. Anything good? Nah. We're still apparently. I think this is the last one actually. Nah, second to last one. We'll clear this one. Head up. Okay. And back. There we go. Okay, that's all she wrote. Go open the chests, maybe get a divine. Nothing out of that, damn. At this checkpoint, we'll see if there's any other things to open. No, we're out of here. I think we got a divine out of the map, right? Divine and some other junk. Yeah, divine and a null. I mean, a greater exalt, which is, well, actually a stock. Never mind, I thought it was perfect. Not bad. Okay, and I think that's pretty much all the natural overruns, right? I mean, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. These two. Which, I mean, maybe just hit that into that, and then cleanse, like, hit everything, and then we could hit these two, maybe. Maybe. You have to do 2 bad maps, so we can just slam these two. Actually, no, I'm going to save these two. That's pretty decent. Maps. Okay. Bum. Oh, Ellie, sorry, Ellie. Need to just wrong way. You know, I was kind of hoping they were gonna do like hopefully some Halloween stuff. You know, that'd be cool. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't done any sort of like or Christmas. I mean, stuff yet. You know, like any sort of Halloween. I keep saying that. You know. Like costumes, outfits, MTXs. I mean, heck, you even make like the hubs, you know, the towns while you're going through campaign or something like that for 0.4 would be cool. Like Christmas theme with lights, some Christmas trees. But then again, I don't really think... Have they ever done that, actually? In PoE 1? I don't think they have. I don't ever remembering, like, having any sort of stuff like that. Where's this boss at? This boss is annoying to find sometimes. He's right here, I think. Yeah. Bum da 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 dum dum. All right, here. And then I need to get my grand project. Grand project. But yeah. This is still the same build as your written guide. Yeah, for the Ritualist, yes. On the YouTube channel, obviously I have the video guide, and on the Mobalytics for Ritualist, there is the same guide, yeah. If you do exclamation point build, I saw the updated, I don't know why, I keep forgetting. Oh god, I got knocked out, I think it's just unbuild up. It's gonna link you to our PoE 1 Venom Gyre build, but yeah. Just go to the YouTube channel, it's the second newest one, Ritualist, boom, you're good to go. And then, like you said, still the same as the written guide. Nothing's really changed.
That's me, alien. Not at my time.
Go you real quick. There we go. Our damage sucks right now, brother. We don't have any mold on. Now I have 0 of our, yeah, I have 0 of our stuff right now for, like, bossing up. I'm full clear spec, it's fine. He's gonna be stunned. Oh, I don't know, he might not be able to be stunned in that animation. There we go. There we go. Grab you. Oh, Poison Spiral Volley? Yeah. So what build are you trying to find? Are you trying to find a Ritualist, like high rarity, or are you trying to find the Poison Spiral Volley? What are you trying to find right now? You found the Poison Volley? Okay, that's what you're looking for? Gotcha. I bet. Shadow Cutter? Yeah, the Spiral Volley Poison. I think we did that on Ranger. I think it's there. But yeah, you found it. So I can't remember if it was like on our lightning, not lightning, but ice shot Ranger that we had, or if I made a separate one specifically for that. Can't really remember. But I mean, you found it, so. There we go. This way, trying to like clear down here a little bit. What classes build you making next season? Clint, honestly, it's up in the air. I'm gonna be trying to put out a lot more videos. I want to try to do more League Siders right this time around, and just more videos in general. But for me personally, I don't really know what I'm playing yet. I'm really waiting for reveal to see what we're getting, right? Like, if it's Druid and new Vaal skills with the new Vaal lead, you know, I'll probably take a look at that, see what the druid skills, maybe ascendancies look like, go from there. If it's another new class on top of druid, like duelist or a new melee class, right, or something, probably going to be playing that. But again, it just depends what they're bringing in. What are the new ascendancy skills? How does druid's ascendancy, you know, kind of classes look, and or shapeshifting skills? So I'm really up in the air right now, but I'll probably honestly make like a ranger, you know, ice shot league start guide, because it still is going to be viable next league. I highly doubt they nerf ice shot, right? It wasn't even played that much this league, but it's still good enough. And lightning arrow is 100% going to get nerfed with like rods, right? So ice shot is probably going to be the new wave if you want to do like bow stuff, unless obviously there's new like Vaal kind of, you know, bow skills and stuff like that introduced, and maybe that'll shift the meta. But I'll probably be doing something like that. Maybe I'll throw a Pathfinder kind of like guide out, right? Depends on if it's getting nerfed or buffed, but just waiting really, man, to figure out what I'm doing, since we don't know anything about next season yet other than like druid and Vaal, right? Vaal snipe, bro. Vaal snipe might be insane if they bring in Vaal snipe. Oh, I totally forgot snipe was a thing. I did your ice shot build and I had so much fun with it. Yeah, ice shot's amazing, man. It's very fun. It's a very addicting build, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm running it here on Ritualist just with high rarity, right? If they do bring a Vaal snipe, dude, where it is giga juiced or something on damage, 100%. I'm gonna be making a like league start guide on that and 100% exploring that. Don't know if we'll be doing it off of RIP, but 100% we'll have like, you know, a guide or something on it in the future. Alright, let's get out of here. All chests are open. But yeah, just waiting really on reveal and stuff, because it's hard to make any sort of guides or looking at anything, right, when you don't even know what's nerfed or what's new skills, you know, are being introduced, or what the mechanic might bring in, right? Because like obviously with Vaal, if you're unaware of it, in PoE 1 there's Vaal skills and their ultimate, so you get charges by killing enemies or damaging rare or unique enemies, and then once that skill is charged up, you can use it. So it basically, you would get Vaal ice shot, it would be there, then you would have a Vaal ice shot that's like, or ice shot, then a Vaal ice shot, right? And you charge that Vaal skill up, and it's like a big ultimate. So who knows what, you know, sort of Vaal skills are going to be introduced. Like, just waiting right now, to be honest, before I do any sort of, this is what I'm playing. One second, I'll be right back. How did you get the third ring slot? That is with Ritualist. So Ritualist Ascendancy will give you a +1 ring slot. And then you also get 25% increased bonuses gained from your equipped rings and amulet. So it's really good for like rarity stacking and stuff like that, right? So that's why I went Ritualist, just because you can get a whole nother ring, right? With more rarity, plus all your rings and your amulet get increased bonuses. That's even more rarity. Well, who knows? In 0.4, it might be different, right? Like, maybe rarity won't be as big of a deal. We're getting currency drops. Maybe they'll rework it. Maybe it'll be more tied in heavily with more difficulty, right? Who knows? This might not even be a viable thing next league. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I mean, I still don't know a lot about the game, Clint. Like, I know a good bit, but there's still a lot that I don't know. But yeah, it'd be cool if they reworked how like drops and stuff work with Rarity and other junk. For a Rarity nerf? Yeah, it would be nice for a Rarity nerf or some sort of nerf. Or not even a Rarity nerf, but like just make difficulty have a bigger effect, right? Like if you're running, you know, hardest difficulty you can possibly run or in the game, you should be getting the best drops. It shouldn't be, you know, running 200-300% Rarity is going to give you the best drops. Like, you know. That's just my opinion though. Alright, assembly, do I have one last one? There we go. If I run T16 with some Rarity, I should be able to get at least a div or so, you would think. If you want to T16 with some Rarity, you maybe get a cast or two. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what they do in 0.4. Alright, no divs? That's unfortunate. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, well that's everything. It's all closed. Time to open up the chests and see what you get. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Thanks, Smelting. Alright. So we'll have to see what they do. Obviously, December 4th is reveal, right? I think 11 a.m. PST. So 100% we'll be looking at that and stuff like that, right? Definitely I'm going to be taking tomorrow off, and then we'll be back Monday streaming, but be interesting to see what they do, right? Full reveal. Hopefully none of us are left disappointed. Maybe they'll slam 2 classes in there. Who knows, right? It'd be amazing if they did. The other thing I hope for is reduction to Deli Fog. I think 100% is like pretty anticipated that's going to be a thing. Like if you go on the Reddit or look, right, it's just filled with like Deli Fog memes and other junk, right? So like there's no way they don't reduce it. I'm trying to find one. Where was it? It had literally like, there was one meme, it was their Twitter and it was their logo, right? And it was just like half covered with Delirium fog. And somebody's like, this is getting out of hand. It's just like a meme, right? But like, they have to reduce deli fog. I'm starving food time. Hi, Nelly. But I mean, all will be revealed really soon, right? So we just gotta wait and see. But unfortunately, that's it. Like I said, I have to go sooner than I thought. But thank you guys, obviously, for vibing out. We'll be back again Monday. We'll take tomorrow off. We'll be back Monday. And then, obviously, we only have a few more days, right? The 4th of December is when we get full reveal information on everything. And then we can finally see how good the league's going to be looking. I think it's going to be a pretty banger of a league, right? But, again, we'll just have to wait and see to make sure. But we'll be back Monday. Thank you guys again for vibing out and hitting the follows on stream, subbing on YouTube. Obviously, it helps me out a ton. And if you guys aren't followed, obviously, it's free. Like I said, it supports me and stuff like that. So it helps me out. But hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. And I hope to see you guys back with us Monday. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.